Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 7 of the January daily draws. So let's see what message we get today, and I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Ten of Wands. We have to be careful about how much we take on. We may feel a lot of burden, maybe a lot of stress, a lot of responsibility, weighing us down a bit. Maybe we're feeling a bit weary. But I think we might be coming to the end of that cycle. We've just got to go that little bit extra. Usually you see the character nearing the destination and just it's in sight, but he's still got a way to go and he's carrying this weight. And this may be saying to us that even if you've still got some way to go with this, the end is in sight. We're coming to the end of the cycle. So that's one message from this card for us today, that just to keep going. The other side to that message is whatever you're carrying, make sure it's yours to carry. Make sure you're not carrying too much of things that you really needn't be carrying. There are obviously responsibilities that we have in our lives, things that we do have to carry upon ourselves that we have no choice. It's part of life. We have those responsibilities. It's a fact. And we can't ignore them. We can't put them down. We have those responsibilities. There's no getting away from them. We have to do them. So those things are part of what we carry, whether we like it or not, because we have to. They're necessities. They're things that are ours to do, and we have to work at it and try and get through it. But it may also be possible that there are things we've taken upon ourselves on top of that, of the things that we should be doing. There may be things that are not ours to do and that we could release. And are we carrying other people's burdens too much? And by that, I don't mean getting alongside someone and giving them some encouragement and support and advice. I mean, are we taking on what they should be doing? Because however helpful and caring we can be for people, they have their own responsibilities in that process that they have to do themselves, no matter what the situation. No one can do it for them. But if we've taken upon ourselves to do their job, their responsibilities on top of our own, then that can overload us. So maybe that's what we've got to be watchful of, that we don't take things on ourselves or allow others to put things upon us that are not ours to carry. And the final thing that I will say with this Ten of Wands is that with the things that we have and that are ours, can we find a better way to carry them so that they don't, a better way to do it more efficiently? We've been talking about efficiency recently, about doing things better and not putting ourselves under unnecessary stress, being a bit gentler and kinder to ourselves. And part of that may be, is there a way we can do this, still do the things we need to do, but are we thinking through on how maybe we need a new way of doing it in order to make it less stressful? It may still have its weight and its responsibility, but maybe we can be a bit more efficient and ease things up a little by just adapting the strategy of how we deal with them. And so maybe we need to look at that. Is there a better way of doing the things that we need to do? So, I mean, we've had the Ace of Pentacles, haven't we? Where we either in the draws or in the month ahead spread for January, or both even. And yes, we had the Ace of Pentacles on the 5th, 2 days ago. And I think it was in the month ahead spread as well. And that was, the Ace of Pentacles was a new kind of routine. Part of that, I said, could be a new routine, a new way of doing something practically to help us do things better. And that could come into this 10 of Wands situation, where we may need to change things up to make the load we carry. We still have to carry it, but it may be a little easier to bear if we change things up a bit. So there's that threefold message there. We may be at the end of a cycle of something that's been quite weighing heavily on us for a time, and when the end is in sight. It could be to be careful about the responsibilities we carry, make sure they're ours to carry, and make sure that we're not carrying stuff that we shouldn't be carrying. And is there a better way that we can carry the responsibilities we should be doing more efficiently to make it a little easier? Not necessarily easy, but a little easier than what it has been. So there's that threefold aspect of looking what this 10 of Wands is saying today. Okay, so let's have a look at the Oracle card to see if that offers any insight. Here we go. Moonlight. We had the moon yesterday. And isn't that funny? Because I said yesterday, didn't I? When we drew the moon card, I says that wouldn't it be funny if I knew there was a moonlight card in this deck. And I said, wouldn't it be strange if the moonlight card came out with the moon? And which has happened before, but it wasn't. It was a different card. But the next day, it comes out. And to me, that is... to me, the moonlight, to me, is the stuff that we don't yet know. And maybe that's weighing us down a bit. The fact that we don't know something is playing on our minds. And things are not as clear. And that's weighing us down. 10 of Wands. And maybe we just need to accept that now's not the time necessarily to know it. If there's a way we can find out the things we need to know, then fine. If not, things will become clear in due time. We've had that recently. We had that yesterday with the moon card. Things will become clear in due time. Just keep going. Maybe a little cautiously. Don't rush ahead, but that seems to be the general theme. And if we've got a lot of things going on, we probably haven't got the energy to rush too much. So that's why we need to take things slow and steady. I think we had the Knight of Pentacles in the month ahead spread. So that's the slow and steady sort of moving forward. So it all fits together. So even though you may not totally see, the full picture, just deal with what you can as best as you can. And it could be that things will brighten up soon and you'll have a better, clearer picture. Things will lighten a bit. And even the things that you still have to manage with, you may find a better way of doing it. And I believe that is the encouraging message from the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 8. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.